With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Yeah.
Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Duo Live show. Here I learn crypto, your one-stop shop for crypto and stock technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and news. My name is Crypto Hitman.
I am Todd Butterfield, Wyckoff on crypto.
The man with plan taking us all to Lambo land. Make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you like making those gains and tripling those bags. Now, there is a little bit of a euphoric feeling in crypto and stocks as they continue to move higher. Bitcoin breaking out, following the bullish Elliott wave roadmap, and taking out the overhead resistance. But what do we have coming now? Should you be finally buying here? Or is there a pullback that you can buy to the dip on? You notice how I didn't say an outright bear market, you should sell all your crypto assets. I think we're now in the position of the market and the market timing where dips are for buying, not for panicking. What do you think, Todd?
I would agree, definitely for buying. We do not like to panic here. Slight echo, otherwise we have no problem with the, it should be no lagging, so.
Okay, so if there's no lagging, we solve that. Now we just got to figure out what the issue is with the microphone. I'll try different headsets. I did get new earbuds that don't have a mic on it in case there's a double mic issue. If not, it will be in the rendezvous. So we'll see what's going on. Let me change my headset here to here through these.
Video problem was the internet. I had upgraded my internet a couple months ago, and the guy said he didn't even know how my internet was working because I had splitters and all kinds of shit, but that was all fixed, so you should see no problem with lagging ever again. What's up, Yannick? The Wise, Zimmy. So I'm going to jump in here real quick, Nick, and
go ahead.
Go over what I went over yesterday, but I'm sure it was a little bit garbled, so let's go over that real quick. The Bitcoin chart with a lot of markings on it. As you know, I own Wyckoff SMI, but we also throw some Elliott wave on top of crypto charts. Don't really do it much on stock charts, but what we've been calling since this low, we was trying to look for the green 5 waves up, and that got tested a little bit down there at 52.5, but we kind of stayed with that 1-2, and then we keep extending here. I think what's happened is maybe we've completed another 1-2. I talked about yesterday, another 36 hours higher. Here we are 24 hours later, we're up here 66,335, so still think, you know, we could press 67 plus maybe tonight, but I'm looking that it's going to be a nice place maybe to take short-term profits. As I mentioned, even if this is a bull count, probably we got a incoming wave 2. Then I wanted to show, as I tried to yesterday, if we want to be, if you're leaning on the bear camp, then you're going to show that possibly that what we're ending here is the ABC, which means we've got another ABC, the downside coming, which would probably usher in a 44,000 print on Bitcoin. To get that, we're going to have stocks put in a major top. I'll go over that a little bit later. I do think stocks are topping here. I've been thinking that. We keep working a little bit higher. We had China come out, throw a bunch of money at their markets, but I think that's all setting us up. I think that's all setting us up for a pullback in stocks, and then I think that bleeds over to crypto. I mean, at some point, if stocks get hit really hard, maybe crypto is going to be the safe haven, and then we're really going to get a run to the upside because everybody would chase Bitcoin. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. And for now, let's look for short-term top here coming in the hours ahead, and then let's see what the pullback looks like. Back to Nick and I.
if you want to throw it over to me, I'll take a look at CoinGecko and we'll go over what the market is saying right now. Over the past 7 days, Bitcoin is up 5.2%, Ethereum outperforming up 6.2%, and BNB outperforming both up 7.3%. Solana right there, 7.4 as well. Now this is kind of predicted because a lot of people have been, FOMOing to the hype of CZ getting out of jail. He wasn't supposed to get out of jail for another 2 days, but apparently now he is getting out today. We've seen that the BNB price has been beating up against the $600 level, looking to break out back into the $700 range. And that will allow some of the BSC altcoins to lead the way, our favorite being Floki. So with that said, since the layer 2s are outperforming Bitcoin, let's see what the biggest winners are for the 7 days. Well, we see Shiba Inu, we see SEI, Pepe, Tau, Dog with Hat, Bonk, Floki up 28%, Render up 28%, and Bread up 27%. What is hilarious about this is over half of these are large cap meme coins. Meme season never seems to die, and it is just getting started again. If these large cap meme coins are going up 40, 20, 30%, what is about to follow? The mid cap and the small cap memes are about 2 cents as well. We are in a couple of those. We are in Dub Cat over on Solana. It's been absolutely tearing it up. We're up 4,000%. It's at a 7.7 million market cap. You can get to that with Radium. Swap your Solana for Dub Cat. Another one we are in and we have been trading is Taiken. That one is massively up off the lows. When the CTO took over, it is up 700% since then. Taiken continues to be one that we were discussing over on Ethereum. And then, of course, we do have PTGC on Pulse Chain. I mean, look at that. There is no better chart crypto right now than Pulse Chain, PTGC, in my opinion. This thing is looking to go to a new all-time high yet again and run into this Fibonacci levels up here where you might want to look to take profits, but we're still double digits away from that potential profit-taking area while it is producing passive income. If you want to hop back to our duo screen, I'll check to see what the auto sounds like there.
Zimmy, I did turn up my volume just a little bit. Chris Strauss still says there's an echo, so.
Yeah, there's an echo regardless of the microphone headset combination I've used. I've tried them all now. We still have the same feedback echo loop. So that has something to do with the Wirecast Surrender that we'll have to look into, guys. A shame because we've been killing it on this live show. We want to go in here and have full effort, full 100%, give you guys the alpha, but I know it's not good production quality. I know it drains on us mentally when the production's not working, but at least we got the buffering done, and I know it's hard to listen to when I'm listening to the audio quality. I get it.
I'm going to jump over here real quick, go to general stock market information real quick. Here we've got the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Let me know, Zimmy, if my volume is good enough. I'll crank it up a little bit more if not. But again, I think the Dow Jones making probably some type of a diagonal fifth here. So I think today's high could be important. We've got the SPY, same type of chart really. Again, a little bit of weakness today. So I think short term we could be topping right here. For personal assets that I manage at Charles Schwab, I have been liquidating a few positions. I'm out of China. I had some mutual funds I was long. I sold at yesterday's close. And I've also sold some tech holdings. And I've been long STCE, the Bitcoin ETF. For some clients, I liquidated that a little bit ago. So again, just lightening up here. I think there's some type of pullback coming on stocks and something coming for crypto here. So TLT, as you know, if you follow my weekend reviews, I've been long down here from 88. I had another oversold technometer at 91. We did have an oversold there a week ago that didn't stop the decline, but we reversed yesterday. We're up higher today. I think we're going to rally back here to maybe 100, 101 or something, and then I'll revisit. Technometer is 47, so I'm probably getting ready to take profits on the long TLT, but we'll wait for that. XLE, I've been long, still got small losses after having a pretty big gain into March, but not really happy with the way oil is acting here. Some of that is weak economy, worries, and no demand for gasoline and oil. And I do kind of believe that. I do think the economy is going to turn down here. I think China's trying to save things. But again, I think we're going to suffer here a little bit. QFIN, everyone knows I've been long that. I sold that at 26. Didn't know the Chinese government was going to come out, throw a bunch of money. We're up here at 29. Again, I think some of these China stocks, shorts got cremated. And I think they'll kind of run into some trouble here. So I don't see anyone. Yannick asking about CLSK. Let's look at that real quick here on the miners. These miners have been crushed, as everybody knows, 24 down to 8. Getting a little ABC rally here from that 8 low. You see here volume, blue line, no volume coming in. I just can't say I like these miners that much. This chart doesn't look that well at all. So I know Nick's long Riot. You can talk about that.
Yeah, I was going to let you take a look at that. Let's see what Riot is saying. Right now, we are up about 18% on our position. Off the bullish divergence, off the bounce of the lows. But again, not seeing a ton of volume come in here, maybe a tiny bit, but not much. So I'll be looking at that. If you're in patreon.com/crypto, we're up 18.5%. But Todd, take a look, and maybe that's one that we need to cut here soon.
Yeah, again, I think that's one that could be cut. Nothing else, just buy it back cheaper. So we'll look at that. Nick sounds good now, Yannick says. And Zimmy, you're talking about a flicker. We do have a flicker, and I don't know what that is. So.
So it looks like on this screen, it looks like I have an echo, Todd. Go back to the 4-man screen and see what happens. Let's test it on the 4-man screen. Let's see if the sound quality is any better over here.
Echo was good until we went back to the split screen. All right,
Yeah,
well,
this
we'll
split
keep that in
screen's
mind.
bad. Go to your full screen and let's see what the sound like.
So Nick sounds good. And if Nick talks in the background here.
What's going on, guys? Testing the microphone here.
And then my full screen for Nick.
Hello, testing my full screen.
So maybe the split screen has the problem. So, all right, that's good information.
It looks like we have an echo on all the screens except for your full screen. So however the microphone settings are on that full screen, it is duplicated for my full screen and the split screens.
Yeah,
so good information there. We'll try to replicate that. At least we know it's not a microphone issue. It's now a stream issue. So maybe for the rest of the show, just go to your full screen so my audio is good, and we'll just look at charts and answer questions that way.
Right.
A slight flicker here and there is okay. The buffering is what was killing us, and then now we feel like we've solved the mic issue. So if you guys were here in 2017, 2018, we were live almost every day. We're giving trades or picking winners or picking back then. It sounds crazy, but if you were able to pick an asset before it got listed on Coinbase, that's how you win big. We were able to do that. We were able to do that with Neo. We were able to do that with the change from Ant shares to Neo. We were able to do that with Zen and many others. And each and every market cycle, the things in the catalyst change. We're trying to find the next move for catalysts. We're trying to continue to put our position our portfolio and make massive gains. We've done very well with that with some meme coins, meme cycles been hyped. We did that with the trade portfolio on AI stocks during the AI hype, and we think there's more narratives and catalysts that are coming. So stay tuned here. We're dialing back in to get live a minimum of 3 times a week, maximum 5 times a week, with a Patreon-only live show, a minimum of once a month. That is what we're going to do. That's how we're going to kill it. And you will get some of our trades and our trade updates just by tuning in live, completely free. But entries in crypto and stocks happen quickly, and the members of patreon.com/crypto get those in real time, as well as sells and the stop levels, which we can't always make public information.
Anybody in the YouTube chat want anything gone over, or any stock, crypto, whatever? Because as you know, our Wyckoff indicators are available at TradingView. So now there's no anything on TradingView indicators will come up. So that makes it very easy now. So if you want to look at any stock, any crypto, we can roll through those now. Otherwise, we're going to fix a couple more minor issues on mics, and then we're back in the driver's seat.
Yeah, go back to your full screen, because that's the only screen where we don't have the echo. And let's look at ICP, SUI, and render. And we'll answer some questions from this one. That way my microphone's good. And we'll have to figure out what the settings is to replicate it.
Well, here's the Ethereum chart that Yannick just mentioned. This chart is, you can see here, Ethereum definitely underperforming here the last 3 weeks. That does concern me a little bit. So again, and then we're up here at this 2,800 resistance. That was ice we fell through. We're back to it if you're a Wyckoffian. So this looks like a kind of a little ABC sideways. So that does concern me a little bit. Technometer is 46. If we was overbought, I would be out. But so far we're not. But again, that's because it's not showing a lot of strength to get overbought. So again, short term, I think we could get ready to roll over a little bit here. So let's go to ICP. Not much to add there. We had a little bit of divergences on most of these coins. Volume went to new lows, while price held lower lows there in August, early August. So, you know, some of these are trying to come alive here. But again, I think they'll all pull back here, some type of pullback, and look for a little bit lower. SUI. This was at a much bigger rally off the bottom here. You can see a couple trading ranges I was trying to show. Really not much to add there. Definitely nice rally from 0.75 to $1.67. That would be one that a pullback to $1.40 would look really good on the chart. So maybe we'll look for that. And render. Same type of thing, looking a little more like a Bitcoin chart, ABC off the lows. So again, not a horrible chart, but we did have a new low in the volume over here when we made this low. So this could be the start of a bull move. But again, like to see something maybe below 583. If perfect setup with a Bitcoin pullback, might be able to do that. But render not looking too bad after being a darling there on the rally to 14. And a deep pullback.
I think that's a proponent of kind of the AI and DePIN narrative starting to get back into the market cycle again. Render was part of that AI portfolio we traded, along with I think 5 or 6 other ones. So we might break out that portfolio again, see if we can get some more double-digit gains out of those if this narrative continues and if we get another chart set up. We're not looking to really chase here. The assets that we're holding that are doing well are doing good. So we're not going to look to cut our winners to then chase another narrative unless the AI sector can give us an overall pullback. Maybe Todd can look at those sectors on a future episode or this episode. Then we might re-enter a lot of those positions that we've gone to before.
I'm going to grab what? Wojak and ORNJ. So here is Wojak. You can see here, same type of thing. Had some pretty good sell volume in the blue line while price was making higher lows. That came in clear over to here. And then we have had a rally off that low. Looks like 5 waves up. So again, on Wojak, something back down here, 0.00068, 0.00635 would be a nice little ABC pullback to maybe try that if you don't own any, or to add on. And ORNJ, let's look at that one. I've got a lot of different screens here. So ORNJ, pretty quiet down here at the bottom. Not much to add here. A little slow off the bottom as well. Not much to show on the volume either. I know that's one that Nick thinks will come alive here in the next run. So we'll look to try to catch that.
ORNJ, I think we got in that in a pre-sale around like 2 cents or something. Took a massive run up towards 35, 40 cents. We sold it out, bought it back the same number of tokens on a dip around 30 cents, sold it again. And the process has repeated itself. We still have a hodl position of ORNJ in the wallet, earning rewards. And I think it will come back alive when the Bitcoin DeFi narrative comes back, which it will. There is a Spaces that they're doing soon to kind of give an update on their progress. And we shared that in Discord, so we're going to tune into that, see what they got going on, see if they can catch another wave higher, and we can look to exit positions along with rewards upon a new move. So they're doing their thing over there. Happy with that. I'll just stay on your full screen, Todd, because whenever you go to these other screens, the audio for me is echoing versus yours.
Yep, a little issue there. Now, at least maybe we can get that figured out here. So.
Yeah, another one is, I don't know if you'll have it on Trading or not, but Mellow Man. Mellow Man is another altcoin that we're in. Entry is at 12 cents. And it's currently at 12.2 cents, and it's looking like it's consolidating in a range here. They do have some things that will be going live here shortly. I think they can break out of this range in a big way. Also, the Matt Fury narrative is taking off. Matt Fury is an artist. He's made the art for Pepe and Landwolf and Brett and all these other ones. Mellow Man is a lost art piece from Matt Fury that was never made into a token. Now it is a token. It's at 8.5 million market cap, a good setup in this consolidation range. And I think with what they have going on the product side, this thing could break out and retest the all-time highs more towards 22 to 23 cents in the very near future.
I couldn't show that chart at TradingView, but I'm bringing that up over here because that's one that you have been killing the game. And there's the chart, if you can see that, Nick. So you can talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, you caught that big rally, and nice day yesterday. So
yeah. Yep, for sure. And you can kind of see when you zoom in there, I think it's in the consolidation range from that retest of that low twice around 8 cents. It's tested there 2, 3, 4 times. And I think the overhead portion of the consolidation range is somewhere around 15 cents. We're sitting here at 12.2. And I think when it breaks above 15, it's going to aggressively move towards the all-time highs. And then we'll see if it wants to break through there or not. But regardless, the retest of the all-time high from here is about 100% higher. And I think with everything they have going on, they can continue this uptrend.
And then I'm going to quickly bring up that Dubcat chart that you've been killing it. To get these trades, you got to get in patreon.com/learncrypto. Let's look at the Dubcat real quick. That's been a crazy one. There's Dubcat.
It has been wild, and with meme coins, takes some speculation, takes some risk, and there's lower liquidity. So you got to buy smaller amounts at a time. The nice thing about Dubcat on Solana, the first and only Solana call I have ever made, is Solana fees are very cheap. So we first got entries around 300,000 to 400,000 market cap. Yes, that means we are up 3,900%. But I've gone on and gained more official buy opportunities at 1.2 million market cap, 2.4 million market cap, 3.3 million market cap, and yesterday just above 5 million market cap to the private group at patreon.com/learncrypto. We're sitting here at 7.5 million after it just made a new all-time high this morning, around 8.3 million market cap. So you're getting a little bit of a dip here. I'm telling you, they still have more things coming. This team most likely will defend the previous all-time high around 6.8 million, and ultimately 6 million would be the line in the sand if you get a deeper correction or deeper dip. So I don't know. I just think you need to tune in. I think you need to buy some of these things at some point. When I give official buys over and over on assets, you can't complain and be like, oh, Nick, well, I'm not up 3,900% or 2,000% or 500% or 50% a day. At some point, you got to take a dip. You got to take a good, proper setup and buy in on that setup. Yes, you're not going to perform as well as those who acted quickly, but you have much less risk with each reiterated buy at new buy setups. That's the way the market works. That's the way these smaller caps works. Micro caps turn to small caps turn to mid caps turn to large caps, and by the time it's large caps, they're too late. All the retail is buying, and we should be dumping on their heads. That's the nature of the game. It's player versus player in crypto, and we're trying to be on the winning side more often than not.
So for $40 a month, you can get those trades that are 3,900%. Yikes. All right, well, that's all I got. No one's really asking anything else in the chat box. We're going to work on the minor little mic issues for Nick, but it looks like excellent condition on the stream. We have no issues there. I got a little bit of flicker. I do still see that. So we'll try to figure that out. But otherwise, we should be good to go. So we're back doing probably at least 3 live shows a week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then when Nick and I aren't on, I'm probably jumping on here myself, going over some cryptos and going in maybe a little deeper dive on some stocks. So we want to be here when this market starts to heat up again.
Yep, and I'll give you the echo outro, guys. So make sure to stay tuned for your daily updates on crypto and stock, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and news right here on Learn Crypto. Smash it up, smash that like, smash that follow, hit that subscribe, and start winning.
Peace out.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.